What is going on, everyone? Different camera angle this time. This is just going to be a raw video kind of going over how the business is doing, status update, what I've been up to, um, and how I'm planning on moving forward. So, you can see my Stripe account here. I have officially made $6,000 from this business. Um, I'm gonna blur this. My client's payment method changed, so he changed his credit card, and that's what happened. And then here you can see annual recurring revenue. So right now I'm on track to make $15,500 this year. Um, and yeah, so I'm at 1,289 MRR, which is monthly recurring revenue if you don't know. And I'm planning on cold calling very soon. I know I said that a while ago, but the reason I got to a jump in MRR was because I upsold one of my clients into a more advanced package that he knows I am actively learning how to actually deliver. So our deal was he is just gonna pay for the cost, so it's using SEMrush, it's an advanced SEO, platform, and I'm using all of their tools to maximize the search engine optimization for his business, and he knows that I've never done that for another business before, but he also is invested in me, and he understands how hard I'm gonna work to make it work for him. And, I've even organized with, like, one of the, professors at the local college to help me on the project somehow, and, yeah, so it's been pretty cool. It hasn't increased my MRR at all, really, like, I've been at around 1,000 for, I don't even know, the past, like, month or 2, um, but other than the SEO project, like, putting that aside, I have been building out stuff that is gonna help me, um, bring on more clients. So, um, automating as much of the delivery process as possible. I'm still not all the way there, but I'm mostly there, and I am gonna make a video a little later, maybe even tonight, on how I'm using Claude Code to run my business. I think that'll be a cool video. I think it'll be helpful to a lot of people, and I've also gotten a lot of requests for that video. Um, and so yeah, I've built some more capacity for me to be able to handle these clients, and um, really what I've done is I've like dived deep into a skill that I've never had to learn before, which is SEO, and I've been looking at the tools, the AI visibility, GEO, um, AEO, and Google Business Profile Optimization. So all of those, it's really just a full package of optimizing a business's full online presence, like the whole thing. And I can sell that for a lot more than $297 a month, which is what this regular package is. So that's the goal. It's ultimately to create or learn the skill required to deliver a higher value product or service, which will be the full online optimization. And then the 297 offer, which is the basic one, which all my other clients are on, basically takes like no work for me to deliver. Um, because Claude builds the website, Claude creates the sub account, Claude connects the Go High Level widgets into the website. Like, I would say it's even like 90% automated right now. And so that is not a huge time commitment for me. Like, the only time commitment for me there is making the cold calls and actually acquiring clients, which I haven't been doing because I've been building all this random shit, which might be a good idea, might not be a good idea. It certainly hasn't grown my business, but I I fully accepted that, and I knew that that was what was gonna happen. Like, I know building random stuff in Claude isn't gonna help me grow the business, but also, if I had been cold calling, and let's say I was even at like 5K a month right now, um, I don't really know what I'd be doing differently. Like, I would maybe start running ads and then grow the business to 10K a month or 15K a month or 20K a month. But that's not the real moat for my business. Like I don't want to I know it sounds like kind of insane because I'm only at $1,000 a month and I've only made $6,000, but like I don't want to just get to like 20 or 30K a month. And in order to get past that and have the capacity to get to like 100 or a million a month, I think there's a lot more. I can't even. I'm not even gonna make the prediction on that because I'm not close enough to that yet. But I have been exploring and trying to learn more on Claude Code, trying to learn this advanced package delivery for my client so that I can sell a more expensive product or service. And if you watch Alex Ramosi, who is right there, I don't know if you can see him. He tells you to solve rich people problems because they pay better, um, and they do because rich people have money. But that's beside the point. Um, I haven't been focused on actively growing the business. I've been more focused on building the backend systems and like really trying to figure out how I'm going to scale this thing beyond like 10 or $20,000 a month because I know that if I just cold called or run meta ads, I would probably almost be there. And that's my plan. Like my next step is to get there. I think I've done enough building on Claude and like built all this random shit. So now I can see if it actually is going to help me at all or if it was a big waste of 2 months. Who knows? But that is my active priority is getting my VSL done, getting my website done, getting my testimonials on the website, and then starting to cold call because I don't want to be stuck here anymore. I want to make sure that I'm safe and I'm not like just this, loser in my parents' basement. So, I really do want to get to like even 5K a month would be nice. Because I know I can live off of that. Can't really live off of this, especially because most of it isn't, and most of it goes right back into the business, like paying for Claude Code Max subscription, Go High Level subscription, all the other stuff. But that is my new priority, getting to 5 or 10K a month by cold calling. There are a few tiny things that I have to do before I can start cold calling, and once I have that done, I should start growing the business again. And I will be recording the cold calls as content. I actually built this new tool in Claude Code that can go through a full video and look at the transcribe it and then put together clips of like the most valuable moments, kind of like Opus Clip, but like custom to me. I spent a good amount of time building that. So yeah, that's really what I've been up to. I hope you guys are crushing it. I'm sorry I haven't posted a YouTube video in a while. But if you are like trying to follow my content, my journey, you can go watch my stuff on Instagram. I post daily stories on Instagram, giving an update or like what I'm currently doing. Um, and that's my way of like trying to stay consistent on social media. And I'm also going to be trying to batch content on Sundays from now on. I haven't been really consistent with stuff. Stuff has still been like it's pretty new. I haven't gotten a good system in place for working on the business, recording content, answering everyone's DMs, and then working with my clients. And like I'm still trying to get everything together, but it's coming together. I can feel it. I can feel it coming together. Yeah, that's my update. You know what I've been up to now, what I'm focusing on now, and then my goals. So, according to my math, every 100 cold calls I made, I signed a client to get to where I am right now. And so I reverse engineered that math to see how many clients I would need on the basic package to be at 10K a month. And I need 29 more clients. So right now I have 6. because one person paid up front for a year. So technically this is actually like 1,400 and something. But we'll keep a year, whatever it is. Um, but so every 100 dials I do, I close one client based off of my early March outreach. Um, and so I need to make 3,000 cold calls to get to $10,000 a month, and that's it. I'm gonna see if that actually plays out, but that's what I'm gonna be focusing on the next few weeks. Right after I get the VSL done, my GHL funnel done, and the website, I get like most of it done. It doesn't need to be perfect, but that's what I'm focusing on. This is where I'm at. Oh, I don't know if I refreshed it, but here we go. There you go. So that's what the business looks like right now. Um, I started it beginning of March. It is now pretty much beginning of June, so March, April, May. It's been 3 months. I've made $6,000 and I'm at $1,289 a month. Not bad. I know if I was cold calling, I'd be a lot further, but I have a good feeling that the stuff that I've been building on the back end is going to help me grow a lot faster. So we'll see. But that's going to be everything. Hope you guys are crushing it. Drop a comment if you made it all the way to the end. Have a good one.